Ken, do you have some time right now? I really need to ask for a favor from you right now.
Of course. What's up?
I just got invited to go have some coffee with a friend of mine. But Anne needs to be picked up from daycare at 3 p.m. So I was wondering if you could please go pick her up instead of me. Is that fine?
You're gonna go right now? Wish you could have told me yesterday, though.
Sorry about the sudden notice. But they're an old friend of mine from uni. And they don't come near here often. They said that they were going home tomorrow, so that's my last chance to see them in a while. Please.
I didn't know you still talk to your uni friends.
Yeah, they're one of the few that I still talk to. So what do you say?
I mean, as long as you can come home by dinner time. Can you do that for me?
Oh, of course I can. Wait, but can you please do the cooking for tonight? I probably won't be back until the time we usually eat dinner together, so I don't want to keep you two waiting.
Alright, I'll cook for tonight. Just make sure you come home on time.
Sure, honey. Thank you so much for listening to my favors. Can I leave the rest to you then?
Alright, just let me know sooner next time. I made sure to finish all my work in advance for today. I'm sure I won't have any trouble doing those things.
Wow, you're like a psychic, huh? I'll see you later then. Bye-bye.
See you later. Michelle, where are you? It's getting pretty late. Can you come home soon? I'm already done with all the cooking, so we can eat as soon as you get here. You should know how important it is to get home on time today.
Hey, Ken! I'm sorry to say this, but I ended up having a few drinks with my friends. And I came here by car, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to come home tonight. Sorry.
Can't you just come home by bus or something?
Actually, I'm in Houston right now, so it'll take at least a few hours to get back to Austin.
What? Why the hell are you in Houston?
Well, we were just having some coffee at first, but then we got a bit too excited. And we ended up deciding to travel to Houston to get some cupcakes. Isn't it silly? So that's how we ended up having a road trip all the way to Houston. I'm staying at a hotel here tonight, so I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
No, that is not okay. How could you just leave? You should have come home.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But I just can't leave the car here and go back home, can I? I just need the alcohol to break down and I'll already be on my way home. Look, I'm sorry I took a trip without telling you in advance, but I just wanted to have fun, okay?
This isn't about whether you told me in advance or not. Do you seriously not remember what day it is today?
Today? Oh, is it St. Patrick's Day today?
No! It's Anne's birthday!
Wait, really? That's today?
Yes! That's today!
I just checked my calendar. I think I mistook it as tomorrow. So I thought I would have been fine to make some plans for today. That's why you were asking me to come home by dinner so many times, isn't it?
Yes it is. How could you forget your own daughter's birthday, Michelle?
No, it's not that I forgot her birthday. I was really looking forward to celebrating it with you guys. I just got the date wrong by a day. I swear I had the spirit.
You know what Anne just said to me? She said, we need to wait till Mommy comes home so she can eat with us. Your daughter is waiting for you on an empty stomach because she wants to spend her birthday with you. How could you possibly mess this up?
But me not being able to come back home today was inevitable.
What the hell do you mean inevitable? It isn't normal to suddenly travel for hours and spend the night without letting anyone know about it.
Please just say that I have an emergency today so I can't come home today. And that you'll celebrate for the two of us today.
It's true I can't make you drunk drive. You probably wouldn't be able to come home before midnight anyways. But today was an important day for us. And it was especially important for Anne. can't just get away with, "It was inevitable, so celebrate for me."
What do you want me to do then? If there's a way that I can make the situation better, then please tell me. I insist. Her birthday comes around every year anyways. We can celebrate it next year.
You're this close to losing all respect from me.
Look, I'm saying that I'm sorry, okay? My friends are calling me, so I have to go. I'll see you tomorrow. Tell Anne that I love her.
Yeah, right. You have to get your priorities straight.
Good morning, Ken. You're off today, right?
Morning, Allie. Yeah, what's up?
I want to talk to you about something. Do you have a minute?
Sure. What is it?
Are you in Houston with your family right now, by any chance?
No. Me and Anne are at home right now. Why?
So it really was just Michelle, huh?
How did you know that Michelle's in Houston? Are you in Houston too?
No. But one of my colleagues at work posted a picture on social media. And I'm pretty sure your wife was on there.
On their account?
Yeah, it's an anonymous account, but everyone knows it's them, judging by the car and clothes that you can see on the pictures in the account.
So they post pictures on their social media while thinking that no one knows it's them. But in reality, everyone's already caught on with it actually being them?
Exactly. And there was a picture of your wife on that account. When that colleague first introduced themselves to me, they told me that they were from the same high school that your wife went to.
Wait a minute. Michelle told me that she was going out with a high school friend yesterday. So she went out with a colleague that works with you, huh?
Wait, wasn't it Anne's birthday yesterday? Why is your wife at Houston while you guys are waiting at home? Shouldn't you three be celebrating together?
Well, that was the plan at first. Michelle left the house saying that she was just going to meet an old friend over some coffee and that she'd be back by dinner. But when I texted her at dinner time, she said she was already in Houston.
What? What about Anne's birthday?
She said that she got a date mixed up with today. So she ended up staying over at Houston for the night.
What kind of mother doesn't remember the day that she gave birth to her own child? You should have forced her to come home right then and there.
I really wish I could have done that. She was already drunk by the time I gave her a text that dinner was ready. And she said that she needed to go because her friends were calling her as we were texting, so she left before I could say anything. I haven't heard from her since. I'm pretty sure she's having the time of her life with her friend over in Houston.
That's just upright immoral.
Yeah, you could put it that way. So I ended up calling my parents over so we wouldn't have to celebrate it alone.
I feel so bad for the child. Hey, could I stop by your house later?
I mean, I guess. But why?
I'll get into the details once I get there. But the colleague that I was talking about earlier is actually a guy.
What?
Sorry for being so late, honey. We're resting at a restaurant by the highway right now. I'm on my way home. But the roads are crowded really badly right now, so I might end up getting home around midnight. Is that okay?
Finally! Why did it take you so long to reply? You've been ignoring my texts since last night. Is it really that difficult to just give a text once in a while?
I said I'm sorry. Jeez. The friend I'm with is super talkative. They've been talking non-stop for the past day. I can't just ignore them, so I have to stay off my phone and keep talking to them, you know.
Can't you reply while listening?
I'm a bad multitasker. I can't do both of those things at once, and you know it, honey.
Sure.
I brought you and Allie some souvenirs, by the way. I was really sorry about the whole birthday thing, so I bought some snacks that kind of resemble a cake. I'm sure you two will love it.
Okay.
Are you mad? Really?
Wouldn't it be more unnatural not to be mad? After everything you've done in the past 2 days? Really?
I told you that I was sorry so many times. I actually am sorry. Look, I'll buy Allie anything she wants out of my own wallet. That's how sorry I am.
Nope. There's no need for that anymore.
Huh? Why not? I haven't given her a present yet.
I'll give you a hint. Have you checked the social media of the person you went to Houston with yet?
Social media? No, I don't really check it that often, since I don't have any of the apps. It just takes up too much of your time, you know.
Alright.
What are you trying to say? What about social media? What's this? Where'd you get it?
I just got it from the social media of the friend you went to Houston with. You should have told me your friend was a guy, you know. You know what the caption on this post said? It's hilarious. It said, "On a trip with my girl. Reunited at a high school reunion a while ago. 2 years ago, on this day, Michelle and I became soulmates. Cheers to our future. I love you." You were seeing this dude for 2 years already, huh? And you met on the birthday of our daughter. The contradiction is almost funny, really. I guess our whole marriage is a joke. And I guess I was a clown for marrying you.
Why is that on social media for everyone to see?
Apparently he was trying to keep the whole thing anonymous.
Why would he post this? Of course everyone's gonna find out. And how did you know who he is?
Well, your friend, aka the man you cheated on me with, is the colleague of my sister. So she outed him, and I ended up finding out about the whole thing. Surprise!
What kind of coincidence is that?
God can be cruel at times, can't he? My sister knew about the account of the guy. She came all the way over to my house just so I could affirm that it was actually you in the picture.
I can't believe it!
She told me that her workplace always hires from the same high schools and universities every single year. So although she joined the company through a regular process, your friend joined from one of the high schools the company regularly hires from. How unlucky, huh?
I guess there's no point in hiding it anymore then. Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Really? Don't you have anything more to say?
You're just gonna divorce me no matter what I say, right? Then I'm not gonna fight it. Just make the whole process quick, please. Besides, if I get divorced with you, then I'll be able to marry the man I actually love. I've been holding myself back for so long. I'm finally free from you.
Isn't the other guy married too? You sure it's gonna go as smoothly as you expect it to go?
I know, but it'll all work out. He even told me a few days ago that he would divorce his wife to marry me. So I'm well off.
Are you sure?
Yes. He said he's becoming the boss at his location of the company starting next year. Imagine how much more he's going to be making than you. The quality of my living is going to go up as soon as I leave you. What's the point in staying with you? If anything, this is the best thing that's happened to me in my life. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
All I have to say to you right now is, don't celebrate too soon. Because it won't go as intended in most cases.
Why would you know how this is going to go? Everything about this whole thing is screaming that I'll have a happier life as soon as we get a divorce. Wait, are you trying to stop me from divorcing you? Well, I'm sorry, but it just won't work out with you knowing about all of this. And I know I'll probably end up getting the rights to raising Allie, since you're so busy working. But it'll be alright.
I'm actually not worried about any of those things. I'm glad to send you out to some other guy. I don't need you anymore either.
What did you just say?
I was gonna tell this to you sooner or later, but my sister just started living with the son of the owner of her company. They've actually been dating for a few years now. Yep. And your new boyfriend works at the same company. So I'm guessing that even you could figure out what's gonna happen next, right?
Wait, don't do this! Please, my whole life depends on this!
Too late. My sister told the news to her boyfriend, and the boyfriend told the company owner all about it already. They got into a lot more detail than I expected. Apparently, they searched the whole situation around noon today. They found you and your boyfriend having some fun in the company-owned car during working hours on the dash cam.
This can't be happening!
This was obviously against company rules. So your boyfriend was called out by the CEO. Apparently the plans about him becoming the boss is gone and he got demoted.
How could you do this?
I heard that your boyfriend's wife also works at the same place as him and my sister, so she heard all about the news. I'm pretty sure him and his wife are having a very serious talk right now too. Man, you two are causing a whole lot of people to become miserable. You happy with this?
I never meant to make it into such a big deal.
Whatever. So here's what's gonna happen from now on. I changed the key to our front door, so you're not able to walk into our house ever again.
What? You can't just do that!
I called your parents and let them know about the whole situation. But don't bother trying to get into our house and go straight to their house, please.
Wait.
I'll be sending all your luggage to that house by mail, so you won't have to come here ever again.
I said wait!
You'll never see me or Anne ever again. So I hope you and your boyfriend have a happy life together. Please contact me through my lawyer from now on. Goodbye.
Wait! Ken, please! At least let me see Allie! Don't go!
Apparently, Michelle actually showed up in front of our house around midnight. She spammed the doorbell for a good while, but we made sure to turn it off before she came, so me and my daughter slept through the commotion like babies. The next day, I received a text from her parents saying that she came over to their house at around 6 a.m., with her eyes puffed up like a goldfish from crying so much. After that, I left all the communication and actions to my lawyer. 2 months later, I was finally able to obtain parental rights for my daughter with the help of my lawyers, and I look forward to making her the happiest girl in the world. On the other hand, I heard that my ex-wife's boyfriend decided to try and reconstruct his relationship with his wife, leaving my ex-wife being unexpectedly abandoned from both me and the boyfriend. Since I wouldn't hold any connections with my ex-wife, her parents got sick of not being able to see Anne anymore, and they ended up kicking her out of the house with no one and nothing left. In the meantime, a rumor had gotten out that she had been cheating on me on the birthday of her daughter, and no one would accept her to work with them, leaving her to move to the town next door, where she works from sunrise to late at night to pay for child support and damages.
Hey, hun, I hope work is going well. Is it alright if I ask you something? What do you want? Could you pick up some diapers for Katie on your way home? We should have enough to make it until tomorrow, but I just want to be safe.
Oh, why didn't you buy some earlier?
She's been really fussy today, so I didn't have a chance to go shopping. And now I've got to start getting dinner ready, and I also want to give her a bath. Please?
Shouldn't part of your job as a stay-at-home mother be to try not to bother me? What do you even do all day?
Sorry, but it's tiring doing all of the housework and taking care of Katie all by myself. She's been crying through the night a lot recently.
No, it's tiring working all day to put food on the table. Do you not understand that? Ah, of course. I guess you wouldn't, since you can just lounge around the house all day long. And worse, you know that it stresses me out having to deal with people. So where do you get the nerve to try and make me do your shopping?
Why can't you ever say anything supportive? I'm doing my best over here. Why can't you acknowledge that?
If you were doing your best, then you wouldn't be bothering me. Not to mention the house is a pigsty recently. Don't you think you've been slacking off ever since you had the kid?
I have to take care of Katie now. I don't have anywhere near as much time for cleaning as I used to. Can you try and be a little understanding of how hard it is to raise a kid?
Don't make excuses. Who do you think it is that puts food on the table? You don't contribute a penny. But despite that, all you do is complain. I think there's something the matter with you.
You know she's your daughter too, Charles. At least for her sake, do you think you could manage to just buy some diapers?
Not having diapers is your mistake. Me being her father has nothing to do with that.
Whatever, I get it, fine. I've got to go buy them now then. So dinner is going to be a little late.
Excuse me? I expect dinner to be ready for me when I get home.
There's no way. I have to go buy the diapers now, so there's no way to get dinner ready on time.
Fine. I'll just go out after work. You really are a useless woman, you know?
What? Useless woman? Who talks to people that way?
You can't even take care of the kid or keep the house clean, and in spite of that, you just whine. Oh, it's absurd.
You really changed since we got married, you know that? You're the one who asked me to stop working when we got married and I went along with it. But you've been way harder on me ever since. It seems like nothing I do can please you. I know I can't work now that we have Katie, but I never wanted to quit working in the first place.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying I never asked to be a stay-at-home mother or a housewife, and when Katie gets bigger, I want to go back to work. At that time, I expect us to split all of the house responsibilities equally.
What are you even talking about? You just don't want to clean or take care of your kid.
No! But I want you to stop acting like those things are my job just because I'm a woman and I'm not working right now. I want us to both work together to take care of our child in our home.
If that's what you want, maybe you should try and just pull your weight first while you're not working. I go out every day to work and provide for this family. What can you do? You can't even do simple tasks that pay nothing, but you still want to backtalk me?
Hey, Charles, the credit card bill just came in. It says we spent over $1,500 last month. What did you buy?
Nag. I earn the money so I can spend it however I want.
It looks like a lot of it was at women's shops. It kind of looks like you've been buying things for another woman.
And what if I was? Do you have something to say about it?
Are you serious?
I don't see why it's so bad if I fool around with other women. I'm still paying for the house. You're still getting by, aren't you?
I know we're living off your money, but we're really only just getting by every month. If you're going to spend your money on another woman, I wish it would be on your daughter. And why do you need another woman? I'm your wife.
Like I said, you're getting by, aren't you? You have nothing to complain about.
I've had to dip into my savings from when I was single to cover things, but those savings are going to run out soon.
Well, I guess you're going to have to be a bit more careful from here on out. Anyway, going out with other women is a kind of status symbol for a man. And your figure hasn't come back after the birth. Your sex appeal is totally gone. I think that part of your life might be over. So, if you don't want me to be out with other women, maybe you'd better do something about your figure.
You're horrible. What a horrible thing to say. You're the worst.
So what? You got a problem?
I want a divorce. I can't take this anymore. I don't want to take it anymore.
A divorce. Do you think you can take care of Katie with no job and no savings? In these times, you really think any company wants someone like you with no proper work experience?
I don't know, but...
Women never think things through all the way. Think about your situation calmly and reevaluate things. And even if we were to divorce, I wouldn't pay any alimony. That's why you're talking about divorce, right? You think you can get money out of me, don't you?
Why? You would have to pay. It's the law.
You can't prove I've cheated. You think these messages count as evidence? All I have to say is I was just kidding and they're useless. You got no money to hire a detective or a lawyer. Just stick to taking care of the house.
I am going to divorce you, Charles. I swear to God.
Sure you are. If you want me to take you seriously, talk to me when you're earning more money than I am. I promise I'll listen then.
I'm leaving. I can't live with you anymore. We'll work out the details of the divorce later, so just contact my lawyer.
Huh? What are you on about? Are you drunk or something?
No, I'm dead serious. Katie and I are already packed. I'll leave the key in the mailbox.
You're bluffing.
I told you I'm serious.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm the king of this castle. And I thought I told you I wouldn't even begin to entertain this kind of talk until you make more money than me. Did you hit your head or something?
I do make more money than you, jerk.
Excuse me, woman. What's with the attitude? You better watch how you talk to me, Ashley.
I'll talk to you however I want, you fool. Idiot. You can go straight to hell 3 times and back.
Ashley, you need to chill out. And there's no way a simple housewife is making more money than me. I don't know how lying just to try and get a divorce is supposed to work out for you.
I made $3,500 this month. You made $2,500, right?
How is that possible? You don't even work. How could you be making money? I see. You know that scratch tickets don't count as reliable income, right?
Oh, wow, you're hilarious. I've been working at home while you've been at the office. It cost me a bit of sleep, but I've been watching over Katie and doing all the chores and working on the side. But it's been worth it, saving up for this divorce.
You're kidding, right?
God, you're thick. Why would I need to bother lying to you? After you talked about cheating on me a few months ago, I got busy. It's not like I just suddenly started making $3.5K. I only made $200 the first month, but I kept working and studying and the money started coming in. It's not like it was easy. This money is my blood, sweat, and tears.
That's kind of amazing. I had no idea you had this in you. With this kind of money, we could actually save for retirement and provide Katie with a good education and plenty of extracurriculars.
I told you, I'm using this money on the divorce. I'm not sure what exactly comes after that, but if I continue with this job, I reckon I can provide Katie with a pretty good upbringing. Oh, yeah, and I've had a private detective collecting evidence of your cheating since last month, by the way. So whatever else happens, we're getting that divorce.
Hold on a sec. Divorce isn't that easy, you know? And if we get divorced, Katie's gonna be that kid whose parents are divorced. Plus, with both of us going to the trouble of working, don't you think she'd get a better upbringing if we all lived together?
You want to force me to keep losing sleep taking care of Katie by myself while also doing all the chores and working on top of it? Taking care of you has been a constant drag on me. I think Katie and I can live a much more relaxed life with just the two of us and no one there to whine about the housework all the time. We don't really have any need for you.
So what was I to you? Just some ADM? As soon as you're able to make money for yourself, you just want to throw me away?
What? I started making money for myself just to get away from you and to stop being treated like a maid. And besides, who was it exactly who said that you would accept my opinion once I was making more money than you?
Sure, I said that, but I didn't think you could actually earn any money. But I get it now. I acknowledge that you are very capable. So, now that we're finally both coming from the same place, I'll split the housework and childcare.
Pass! We've already left the apartment. The next time I see you will be at the divorce proceedings.
Think long and hard about what you're doing, Ashley. It's unquestionably better for a child to have both parents rather than a single mom. Stop and think about Katie for a second, and then come back home, alright? And have dinner ready by the time I get home from work. Ashley? Please come back. Almost all of our communication has just been through lawyers. Why won't you talk to me face to face? We're not divorced yet, so don't you have an obligation to listen to your husband?
Talking with you puts undue stress on my mental health. On top of that, Katie's still small. I don't have time to talk with you endlessly. I'm just glad I've got a lawyer now who can listen to all of your BS for me.
After you left, I realized how much I depended on you. The place is a mess without you here. I have no idea what I should wear to work. I forget to take stuff to the dry cleaners and I have no time to do laundry.
Sounds like a personal problem. Just because you're finally realizing this now doesn't mean I want to hear you talk about it.
Hey, where are you living now? There's no way you went all the way back to your parents' place, right?
Doesn't matter where I am. Hurry up and sign the divorce papers. If you don't, the divorce will go to mediation.
Mediation? That's like where we talk and work something out, right?
Hopefully. I know you don't want the divorce, but I do. No matter how long we continue like this, things won't move forward.
No, I don't want the divorce.
Despite all the awful things you said to me, and despite the fact that you cheated on me, who do you think it is that brought us to this point? Looking down on me, making fun of me, and being completely selfish? That was you. It's your fault we're here.
That's just how things always were in the old days. I just wanted to be a man's man, like how I was brought up.
What year is it right now? What world are you living in? And besides, you were a perfect gentleman before we were married. You really just wanted a maid with nowhere else to go who would follow your every whim. Am I right? You heel-turned the second I quit my job.
That wasn't my intention.
Oh, so what was your intention then? Oh, ever since you left, I can't even find my socks. I can't even go to the dry cleaners. I can't even wake up in the morning. You're too funny.
Ashley, I'm really having trouble. I can't even concentrate on my work like this. I can't live by myself.
Somehow I'm managing to take care of my housework, raise our child, and go to work just fine. Although I have to admit it's much easier now that I don't have to take care of you as well. You can't even look after yourself.
Before we got married, my mom did most of this stuff for me.
Sounds like your mother spoiled you. But that's great, isn't it? After we get divorced, you can just go live with your parents again and Mommy can take care of you.
My parents are telling me to go back home, actually, but everything is not exactly peaches and cream over there.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
She's already back home, but she still has to recuperate and can't walk, so she's asking me to help out with the housework over there, too.
Oh, I see. Well, good luck with that.
I can't do it. Please help me.
I'm going to refuse on the grounds of not wanting anything to do with you anymore. This is your mother who took care of you all those years. Be a good son and take care of her for once.
But I can't even take care of my own stuff. There's no way I can take care of her also.
So hire a caretaker.
But a caretaker isn't there all the time, and they cost money. I can't afford to hire one on my salary. Plus, Mom doesn't really want a stranger in the house.
Well, sounds like you've got your work cut out for you then, huh? It's always but this and but that with you. You're not a child. Grow up and get with the program.
But I really can't do it.
You hurt me, neglected your child, and cheated on me. And after that, you want me to take care of your mother. There's no way. Are you out of your mind?
Up until now, you did what I asked you, didn't you?
Back then, I was trying to help you as your wife. Now I'm just trying to get away from you as fast as possible.
I was wrong, okay? Just give me one more chance to fix things, please. I apologize for all the things I said about women and for belittling housewives.
What do you mean by fix things? What can you even do?
I can work and provide money.
As hard as it was back then, I guess I'm thankful that you provided enough money for us to barely stay alive. But now that I can provide for myself, I don't need you.
Ashley, I can't get divorced. Please don't just throw me away.
What was it you said? You can't even take care of the kid or the housework properly, so you have no room to complain or something like that? See, I remember the things you say to me. Now, not only do you make less money than I do, but you can't even take care of your kid or your housework. You're finished. Talk to me when you can do anything better than I can. I promise I'll listen then. After that, I went into divorce mediation with my ex-husband, and although it took some time, the divorce was finalized. Well, actually, my ex-husband stopped coming to the family court about halfway through the proceedings, so we didn't see each other at all in the end. He said the reason was that the court was too much of a pain, what with work and him taking care of his mother. As a result, alimony and child support all ended up being decided in my favor. The funny thing is that in that sense, I guess I'm pretty glad that my husband was a total good-for-nothing right up until the very end. What's more, it turned out the girl that he'd been cheating on me with worked under him at his company. When I served her with a civil suit for emotional damages, she got so angry and flustered that the two of them got into a big argument at work, and news about their affair got around the office. Apparently, she ended up quitting the company out of embarrassment, and my husband ended up paying his child support. I guess the workplace got very awkward around then, but he sucked it up and continued working. The other day, an acquaintance told me she happened to see him. She said he looks like an old man now, weighed down by work, housework, and taking care of his mom. For someone who belittled women as much as he did, to be so troubled now that a woman in his life has left him, really makes me laugh. I hope he really gets a taste of what it's like to work and take care of a house at the same time, while also taking care of someone else. As for me, I moved back in with my parents. They're helping me take care of Katie, and we're managing to bring her up. I put all of the alimony into a fund for her future. There are plenty of difficulties in having a single mother household, but I'm grateful for her current circumstances. I want to spend each day from now on building a life where Katie can be happy.